So, I want to share something with you guys. This morning, I was having a bit of difficulty during my time of worship. So, I had a lot going on in my mind, and had a lot of, literally baggage in my mind. A lot of things was going on in my mind. A lot of things happened the night before. I had an argument with my husband, and I said some things that he did not like, or used some words specifically that he did not like. So I think I've gotten to a place in my relationship with God to know that I have to fix my physical relationship in order to fix, to have a good spiritual relationship with Him. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, so I wanted to pray, but I always these days try to fix whatever is going on if anything happens before I go to sleep, so first of all I can sleep well. So of course we did have a talk. I apologized about what I said, and I had peace in my mind, even though I think he was still not completely 100%, but at least we did talk about it. So of course I went to sleep, and this morning I woke up to pray. I didn't set an alarm or anything, and I was just woken up, so I just knew it was time for me to go and pray. And because I had a lot of baggage in my head, what happened with my husband, and I had a meeting that I went the night before. It was a day of work. I'm taking the week off, so I had a lot of things that I wanted to make sure that everything, all loose ends are tied before I go on my break. So I had to, a lot of things happened. So I was struggling with getting into the mood of worship. So when I sat down, I started with playing prayer chants, speaking in tongues, to kind of see if it will get me going, set the fire in my heart and just make me take off and all of that. And I tried, and I just sat there. I was just rocking back and forth, and nothing was, the enemy, my head was just being bombarded with one thought after another, and I would think about this. I'm like, no, I think about that. It was too much. My head was too much. I could not connect. I could not relax my mind enough to focus on worship. So, and then it's this song just came into my mind. This song by GUC, I Am Yours. So, because I just started thinking, who am I? I'm trying to connect, why am I even here? So, and then that song is the Holy Spirit just dropped that song in my mind. This tongue thing you're playing clearly is not working out. So you have to calm down and just put all guards down and just be you. So when that song dropped in my spirit, and I just started playing, I am your own, I am your own, till the day you will come, Jesus, I am your own. And something inside of me broke. I just started thinking of the words of that song. That song is so powerful. Where would I be? Where can I go? What will I do without you? You're my everything. You're the air that I breathe. You know how people always say, who is Jesus to you? I always ask myself, if somebody asks me, and I do ask kids, who is Jesus to you? But I always struggled with the answer for me. Not that I don't know who Jesus is to me. Everybody says Jesus is my everything. Oh, Jesus is the one that saves me, the one that loves me, he cares for me. I'm all of that, I know all of that, but then that answer, I still was trying to figure that answer for myself. Like, I know all these things. I know that Jesus died. He's the one that died that saved us and saved us. He's the one that gave his life. He's the Son of God. He's a good brother, sister, friend, lover. But after all of this, I always ask myself, like, Andy, if someone were to ask you, who is Jesus to you? Like, what would I? So I always went with the default answer. Like, if someone asked me, I would just say, Jesus is my everything. Because everybody says that, and honestly, I'm like literally, he's everything. But this morning, I tell you, when my spirit, like, there's something broke inside of me, and my God, everything was dropped in. I just got into this place, like, I was just like, Lord, I am your own. Till the day you come back, till the day I transition out of this world, I belong to you. Everything. And then as I was talking, like, you're my everything. You're the one I talk to when I have no one to talk to. You're the one that I tell all my secrets, because you don't judge me. You don't look at me. You don't make faces. Because sometimes my husband says I make faces when he does, and literally all these things is running through my mind. I'm like, you don't make faces when I say something. You don't judge me when I make mistakes. You don't judge me based on my past. You don't judge me based on who I am. You don't judge me when I make mistakes. Like, you are the person that I talked to, and then this word just dropped in my spirit, and I just knew. I'm like, oh my God, finally I have the answer. And when I opened my mouth, I just said, you are my safe place. And I just screamed, like, yes, Jesus is my safe place. When I was struggling to get in the mood of worship, to connect this morning, that's what I got out of today's devotion, that Jesus is my safe place. And truly, he is my safe place. I have been walking with God, and I truly, for the first time today, finally figured out personally who Jesus is to me. Like, he is my safe place. He is who I run to when I have nowhere to go, when I make mistakes, when I'm angry and I know that what I did was wrong, when I am not faithful, he remains faithful. And literally, he took me to the book of Timothy after that, and I was just reading the book of Timothy, which is a letter that Paul wrote to one of his spiritual sons, Timothy. And one of the things he talked about is that if you deny him, he'll deny you. But if you are unfaithful, he remains faithful. I'm like, wow. Like, even when I am not faithful, he remains faithful. He is the place that I run to, like, I can go to when I have nowhere, like when I cannot express myself to someone, when I cannot tell my secret to someone. I can tell him, like, literally, I can tell him everything. Like, if I kill someone today, God forbid, like, I don't know, like, I feel like that would be like the biggest sin ever I would ever commit. God forbid, I would never get there. But I'm just saying, like there is nothing under the sun that I cannot tell him. There are things that I cannot tell my husband, my parents. I mean, I try to tell, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like the dirtiest secret I have ever had, like, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't hide anything from him, because he already knows everything anyway. But he is my safe place. And when that words came out of my mouth, like, my stomach dropped. Everything in me knew that I finally, in my baggage, in my worry, in my stress, in everything, He came through and gave me the answer. Even I did not even expect, and I did not go there asking him for that. I just went there trying to offload my baggage. And he just gave me that answer that I've been struggling to answer for the longest time. He is my safe place. And when I said that, like, I felt this warmth. Like this warmth inside of me, and I just literally saw myself like running into his arms and just being okay. Like, it doesn't matter. Sometimes people try to leave their baggage before they go to God. They try to solve issues, say, oh no, I don't think I'm ready because I have too many things going on with me. I'm not ready for God now. When in actuality, in the fact is that you should go to him rather with your baggage, because he says, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Like, he will take your burden from you. Whatever baggage you're carrying, he's ready. All you have to do is just lay it at his feet. He wants to take care of it. He wants to take it from you. That's his job. Your job is not to carry the baggage. Your job is not to fix the problem. Your job is to take the problem to him and let him fix it. I feel like honestly, I don't know, my mind was blown this morning. And I just want to thank him. Because honestly, I struggled until he told me that he is my safe place. And truly, he is my safe place. He is a place. He is where I can go when I feel so overwhelmed and tired. I go to him and I just lay down and I offload everything in my heart. Even after work, when someone hurt me, I felt like someone hurt me or someone did something to me that I didn't like, I tell him, I say, well, I was really angry. I probably did not react the right way. I probably did not handle it well, but I was hurt. And I feel like I have the right to be hurt. And sometimes he'll tell me, no, Andy, you did not react absolutely. And no, you don't have the right to behave. You should not have done that. And sometimes you even think someone is wrong and he'll tell you no. And he'll tell you to apologize to that person. And sometimes the person wronged you, and he'll tell you to apologize to that person. I mean, I've been doing this. I've been offloading my baggage. But I never thought of it. Like, I never defined it. I never knew the word. I mean, the word is there, but I did not have the revelation. The word was always there, but I never had the revelation for me. He's anything, like whatever to you, but for me, I just found out today that he is my safe place. So I just want to encourage someone today, like literally, take all your concerns to him. Don't worry about it. He is your safe place. He will take care of anything. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter what it is. He'll take care of it. God bless you. I hope this blessed you. Bye.